97X, the rock station. On the line this morning, we got Carrot Top with us. Very funny Carrot Top. Good morning, Carrot Top. How are you?
Good, man. How are you doing?
Fantastic. Now, we know you're from Florida. You ever get back this way very often?
It's not been a while. I go back to Orlando where I have a house, but it's not been a while since I've been to Panama City. But back in the day, I used to do that. I used to run that was my town.
Yeah,
you
were through here, and I heard you on a podcast. I don't remember which podcast I heard, but you were talking about doing a show over in Destin.
Yep, that was a long time ago. But yeah, it's not. I miss that. I miss Florida in general. You know, being stuck out here in Vegas. I miss Florida.
You make it sound so bad being out in Vegas. I always have a good time out there.
Well, I know. No, Vegas is great. You know, drinking, gambling, smoking, prostitution. Bring the kids. You know,
yeah,
it's a beautiful,
absolutely.
Beautiful place.
Vegas is a different kind of heat. We got the moist heat. You got dry heat.
Yeah, I was just home 2 weeks ago in Orlando, and that's the first thing I remembered was God Almighty. He said, just so different. That wet. I think I prefer the dry heat. You know, it's a little easier to breathe in.
Now, what made you jump on the Sharknado series? Obviously, money, but obviously, what?
I mean, why not? I mean, yeah, like why not? I want to get eaten by a shark. You know, this is I've always watched those movies as a kid, and I was like, I want to get it easy. You know, funny part was that when I went on the set and did it, they wrapped me, and they said, "That's a wrap on Carrot Top," and I was like, "Wait, when am I going to be eaten?" And the guy said, do you want to get eaten? And I was like, isn't that the whole reason why you do a Sharknado movie, to get eaten?
Thank you.
And like, well, and one of the camera guys goes, well, if you get eaten, you're not going to be back for Sharknado 5. And I said, I'm fine with that.
Whatever.
I need to be in 5. No, eat me, you know. So they set up a whole, thing in a ladder, and the guy got up there with the camera and basically just said, and 3, 2, 1 now, I'm telling you, you're getting eaten by a shark. And I just flopped around in the hood of a car for 3 minutes, and
it's got to be weird.
And actually injured my right elbow doing it, and then it was good.
Well,
and we're done.
It's got to be weird.
Good job, you nailed it. I'm like, thanks.
It's got to be weird acting when there's really no, obviously no shark there. It's for you to.
Oh, I know, it's hilarious. Yeah, and even less. It wasn't even like anything else. It wasn't a green screen. There wasn't even extras around. It was just a guy with a camera. He looked up. He said, "Now look up here, and then go action." I was like, flopping around like a shark. So I didn't feel a bite though. I got to be honest. I didn't feel anything.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, you get to meet all kinds of people in Vegas. Last night, hanging out with Sebastian Brock from Skid Row. Was that your first time meeting him, and what was that like?
I had met him before, but we didn't hang out, like that formally. But I had met him briefly, and then he and I were in a film called SwearNet, but I wasn't on the set when he was doing his stuff. So it was fun last night. He's really super duper fun. He came back last night with his family, and it was like I'm not kidding you. Back when he left last night, I said, "Dude, you and I have got to do something together, like some kind of show or something." Because all you do is put the camera on and say "go," and he's like a maniac. So he was cool. He's like, "How'd you do 11 years in Vegas?" I said, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I did 4 weeks in Vegas. I was in a show called Jesus Christ Superstar something."
Yes.
And I was walking across the stage, and they're like, "Jesus doesn't walk like that." He's like, "How the F do you know how Jesus walks?" And I'm like, he said, "I get in fights every 3 minutes with the cast and the crew." And I was like, "Well, that's why I probably still am here at Luxor 11.5 years later, because I don't say anything. I just do my, do my thing." But he was very funny though. I couldn't stop laughing. Very animated.
Now, being in Vegas as regularly as you are, and you're obviously like the king of prop comedy, do you still make your own props, or do you just come up with the idea and you have somebody
absolutely.
else?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I made one last night. I made a hat with a bug zap on the top for that Zika thing, so you don't get stung by a... It's just so silly looking. A stupid hat that's got a bug zap on the top of it, so you just walk around like, I'm not going to get Zika. So,
there it is.
That's awesome.
Again, we're talking to the very funny Carrot Top. Hey, Carrot Top, and I've really just started getting into more of exercising and working out, and when it comes to health and being in really good shape, you've always been in pretty good shape, but you've really bulked up in the last few years or longer. How many hours do you spend in the gym? Because you look great.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I actually have gone back a little bit. I was going crazy the last couple of years, so I've toned it way down. I weighed like, oh my god, I think my biggest I was like 190, and so I'm down to like 140. I'm just trying to get back to my lean, mean fighting weight. But yeah, I run a lot, eat a lot of vegetables and fish, and I really don't work out as much as I used to as far as the number of hours in the gym. I used to spend 1 hour, and I mix it up with cardio and a little bit of weights, but mostly crunches and mostly core exercises nowadays. But yeah, it gives you something to do. It keeps you young, keeps you focused. Either that or do a lot of drugs. I don't know. I like to do a lot of drugs.
Well, your show's got a lot of cardio in it. If anybody's ever seen you, Carrot Top, I mean, you're constantly
this is
moving
true.
fast.
Yeah, the show does move fast. I definitely get a workout in just doing the show.
Yeah, definitely all over the place with that. I got to give you props being a part of TAG, Together Against Bullying, which is a great campaign to be a part of.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure most people have been bullied, but is there one bully you had in your life that just sticks out?
I can't think of there's just one because there were so many. I was like red-haired, skinny, red-haired, freckled kid, But it never was a bully where I got beat up after school or anything like that. It was always my bullying that happened to me probably made me who I am, in a sense. Where they picked, which was one of the first things that I learned how to. Probably why I'm a comedian is they went to pick on me or make fun of me. I would make fun of myself before they could. And they, outsmart them. Like, wait a second, I was going to say you were a skinny redheaded kid, and you already did that. So, damn it. So I was kind of that way as far as bullied in the sense like that. Never beaten up or really bullied, which kids are now going through now. So I got involved because I have a friend of a friend's kid that got really bullied bad, and they just came to me and said, you want to be involved in this, and I said absolutely, just to put awareness out there for even for kids, more the kids and adults, just for the kids that don't realize they have, there's an outlet they can go to, they're not alone when they, come home from school and they get bullied. And they get bullied on the internet too. So it's one of those things they can't escape. Like we could back when we were kids, we just, at least we're not at school, they don't hear it, but now it's
the internet's
social media
changed.
and whatnot. So yeah, I got involved and it's been a good thing, and you're going to change. It's interesting. It sounds cliche, and you change lives, but you really can, have an impact with some young kid that can help them get through something like that.
Now, being approached on the street, how many times would you say that you get asked to call ATT? Because that was a big thing years ago.
Back in the day, yeah, when I did those commercials, it's like, oh my God, where's your phone at? Where's your payphone? No matter what I did.
Do they still ask you
back
today?
in the day when those commercials were on all the time. One of my favorite ones was I was in the mall one time. This mom and I had a little kid with her, and she goes, "Go tell him." And I said, "Tell me what?" "Go tell Carrot Top." And I go, "What?" I said, "He wants to tell you something." I said, "What do you want to tell me?" And he says, "You're a liar." And I said, "Oh Jesus!" I said, "Why am I a liar?" He said, "Your commercials say dial down the center with 1-800, and the one's not in the center."
Oh.
I go, "Oh, that's good. That's good. You're going to be a lawyer one day, you little." You're going to be real. You're good.
We're talking with you. We gotta let you go, Carrot Top. But thanks for taking time with us. He's going to be in Sharknado 4 this Sunday night. He's playing an Uber driver. I can't wait to watch it. Thanks, Carrot Top. We appreciate talking to you.
Right on, brother. Thank you, guys.